Hi, I'm John Pryor, and I'm here with magician extraordinaire Tom London for my Kiss Chosen One video. So we are very high above Brighton Pier right now, and I'm here with Tom London, and you're looking so dapper today.
Thank
Look at
you.
this suit.
I mean, you know, I had to dress smart for this occasion.
Yeah, I feel underdressed. Right, I want to start off asking you. You must have had some incredible reactions to your magic.
Yeah.
What's the best?
Oh god, the best. Well, I did an event about a year ago for Chelsea Football Club, and I remember very clearly performing for Didier Drogba.
Drogba.
Yeah, I trick with his phone, and I made the Apple logo move.
Moved it off.
Yeah. And he just went, "No, this can't be real." And he was getting all his friends like, "Come watch this."
So Tom, can you show us a trick today?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Cool. Right.
£20.
£20. This is not mine. I'm not minted.
It's it feels a little bit sticky. Have you just printed this one, or?
I may have just printed it out.
So look, watch very carefully. What would you like in return? I'm going to be generous today. So you have 10, a 5, 20, 50.
Can I have a 50?
You can.
I'm really
You
poor.
answer nicely. Watch carefully. Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to see it change colour first from a kind of a bluey purple to a
No way.
to a reddy pink.
Man, you must be so rich. Look at that. I need to learn this trick.
You have to change it back.
That is incredible.
And there you go.
Incredible. He's like a human bank. Right, so how did you get into magic?
How to get into it? Long story. I was working at I'll keep it short. I was working at a coffee shop, and one of the guys I was working with was a magician, kind of just like amateur hobbyist. And he did this trick, he made his card disappear, and he had his sleeves rolled up, and I was just amazed by it. I thought, how is this possible? I actually thought it was real magic. And that feeling was just so powerful, so strong. I was like, I have to know how this is done.
Yeah.
And it happens that in the place where we're both from, in Ashford, they happen to have like the country's it's the country's largest magic shop.
Wow.
I know, of all places in Ashford. So
if you're looking to get into it, go to Ashford.
yeah, it's Alakazam Magic in Ashford.
Need you 100, need you 100%.
Yeah, something like it.
Oh,
There you go. Have a look at that.
that was incredible. So Lucy and Melody, how do you think he did that? He just made money.
Had it some hidden in his watch somewhere?
Yeah, it's impossible. I have no idea how you did that. So rumour on the street, Tom, is that not only are you an amazing magician, but you're also a bit of a music aficionado.
Yeah.
I want to know who's hot right now.
Wow, that's a tough question. I mean, I'm really into the whole deep house thing that's going on there.
Deep House? Yeah.
Disclosure, really like
Disclosure's
Disclosure.
big, right?
Juliet Bashmore.
Yeah.
Really into Jason's Ecstasy album. You heard
The
that?
Sexy album is so big.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah,
really,
it's incredible.
Totally different from their last one. Really enjoying that, so that's definitely one to look out for.
Nice. Right, we're going to go and play dodgems. I'm John Pryor, and this is my video for the Kiss Chosen One.
The visitors, full-time John Pryor.
Yes, the full-time score here is Maidstone 2, Leiston 2. A dramatic second half, with both sides having spells of dominance, only for a late goal giving Maidstone a point. Maidstone nearly pulled one back early on when a deflected free kick struck the inside of the Leiston post. Following this, Leicester once again got on the offensive and came close with several chances, but on 76 minutes, Maidstone found the back of the net. Tom Fitt heading home from a corner. Maidstone left it late to find a dramatic equaliser. On 92 minutes, Charlie Robertson's long-range shot deflected over Leiston goalkeeper Danny Gay, bringing Leiston players to their knees. Leiston substitute Luke Hammond could have scored late on when he surged into the box, but pushed his shot wide of the upright. Leiston will be disappointed to have conceded 2 late goals, but they showed such class throughout the game and can only take positives from this match. Maidstone 2, Leiston 2.
Thanks, John.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Request Show on this sunny Wednesday afternoon. This is John Pryor and I'm with Derbler.
Hello.
How you doing today, Derbler?
Great, how are you doing?
Really well. And you were around the walls today?
Yes, I was talking to lots of lovely patients and their families.
And did you get some great requests?
I did, and education and music.
Ah, excellent. So we have some great requests for you. It's a rather special show because we have an interview with a member of staff coming up. We have our usual quiz, so get your thinking caps on. We've got a lovely poem from Derbler and some sports news, my favourite bit. But first off, we're going to kick off the show with a couple of requests. The next song is Bon Jovi, It's My Life, and this is for Donna in T9. Bruce Springsteen with Born to Run. Right, today is Wednesday the 9th of October and it's time for On This Day, our regular history feature. The most important thing today, I think, for radio listeners and us fans of music is that John Lennon was born today in 1940. And obviously the Beatles, huge in England and across the world. And so today in 1940, the great John Lennon was born, and the Beatles with him. Eleni Athanasikos, did I say it right?
That's correct, yeah.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us. Do a round of applause for our second guest in the studio ever.
Thank you.
And you are a clinical research associate in
That's
the
correct.
hospital.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll find out a bit more about what that is later. But your name is such a beautiful name. Where are you from?
I was born in Greece and I grew up in Australia.
In Australia?
Yep.
Wow, okay.
And moved to London about 2003.
Okay.
In Scotland, and then came back to London.
So you've had a mix of all the best places in the world.
Absolutely.
arguably.
All the sunny places, minus
All the
London.
Yeah, and Scotland.
Yeah, exactly.
So you've had a mixture of weather.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, excellent. And what is a clinical research associate? Please enlighten me.
Okay, basically, you do research within a clinical setting. So my area of interest is neurogastroenterology, which is basically the communication between the gut and the brain. We basically look at treatments and investigations and how we can improve things and find cures, hopefully in the future.
Very good.
Yeah, it sounds really interesting. And rumour has it you're doing a little bit of a research project, or got one coming up. What are you doing in that?
The whole unit is researching different areas. Basically, we're looking at the treatments that we're doing at the moment and seeing which ones are working for different subgroups. The area I was interested in was irritable bowel syndrome, because it's an area that we know not much about.
Yeah, and so you're furthering looking for a cure.
That's
really?
correct, yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow, that's really interesting. And eventually, is there do you see a hope of reaching a cure? Sort of what sort of time span?
Yeah, I don't want to put a time span to it.
Yeah.
At the moment, we're sort of treating the symptoms rather than, because we don't actually know the underlying mechanism behind the condition. So it's still early days, yeah.
Okay. And obviously the patients want to know a bit more about you. So what do you like to do in your spare time? What do you do outside the hospital?
I like sports, so I do cross training. I paint, so I do lots of paintings. I'm not an artist by far.
Painting for the studio.
Can do.
We need one.
That was Bob Dylan with All Along the Watchtower, and now it's time for the quiz. Yay! We love the quiz in the studio, and we are still joined by Eleni.
Hello.
Thank you for staying with us. And are you ready to put your brain to the test?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. And Dervla, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm on standby.
Excellent. And I hope you're all ready out there. And it's geography this week. So if you're someone who's travelled the world a lot, a real adventurer, I expect 6 out of 6. Right, let's crack on with the first question. The name of which European capital city is derived from the names of 2 towns on either banks of its main river? Time for some sports news now, and several Premiership clubs were in Capital One Cup action last night. Chelsea defeated Swindon 2-0 with goals from Torres and Ramirez. Tottenham defeated Aston Villa 4-0 in an all-Premiership clash, and Manchester City defeated Wigan 5-0. Sunderland are searching for a new manager following the weekend sacking of Paolo Di Canio, and it looks like Gus Poyet may be the favourite to take over. Sailing news now. In the America's Cup sailing regatta held in San Francisco Bay, Oracle Team USA have clawed back an 8-1 deficit held by Emirates Team New Zealand to level the first to 9 series 8-all. Oracle Team USA, who have British Olympic champion Sir Ben Ainslie in their crew, are tonight looking to pull off one of the greatest sporting comebacks of all time as the final race gets underway. Next up, we have a track by Cool and the Gang. Cool Christine, enjoy this. It's Cherish. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed the show and especially did well in the quiz. Please join me again next week on Wednesday, and we're going to play you out with Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles.